bonge doctor, eh. Head doctor, Kiran healthcare, eh. Educated and very strict. No they joke with work at all. Madam, me feel yourself, lettuce. Now them they clean it everywhere. But there wahala no they settle low. Because now different sets of clowns them be. Health is wealth. Health is wealth. Health is wealth. Health is wealth. Information now power. Health is wealth. Education has enough power. Health is wealth. Dr. Paul is a detective who is an undercover investigating case of murder. Unfortunately.
Previously on Dr. Abel Series.
You are an SS. But guess what? You are more than a scar.
This sounds like Mission Impossible.
So that was the man's granddaughter. This is so touching. But then, how did it happen?
You know how you've been on leave for about a month and only resumed last week. Well, this girl I'm talking about was brought in here almost dead after she was raped a month ago.
Raped? Oh my God. This is so bad.
It is. And you can understand why I'm angry. I mean, I was a Muslim too.
A Muslim?
Uh-huh.
No way. Well, Muslims don't really get raped as well.
Exactly why I am so mad. I mean, you know how we normally dress now, cover and all.
Yes, I do. But then, these rapists, they're usually tempted by indecent dressing, as other people think they do. But what I don't understand is that if this really happened a month ago, then why are they just bringing it now?
Prior to yesterday, she was brought in here immediately after the incident. Rumor has it that she was raped by 7 men. Now you can understand why the old woman can't control her emotion. She's broken.
It is not good that you've been crying all through last night. It is not good for your health. Please.
How would I not cry? But that was the only condition I had with my daughter and her husband, who both died in a car accident when she was barely 2 years old. Oh, Binta. She was a young child, very brilliant and disciplined. Binta did not deserve what happened to her, Doctor. Neither did she deserve to die, Doctor.
Can you look at me? It's okay. Please come back. Okay? I am sorry I'm asking too many questions. Okay? But how did it happen?
She had these classes to attend with her 2 friends, Leka and Dara, every day. Saboda su cika gurbin rashin zuwa makarantar su lokacin coronavirus. But that very day, her 2 friends called her to tell her that she was also attending classes in that paper. Because they have some things doing at home for their parents. So I now asked her to skip that day. Since she has never gone out alone, except with the company of her two friends. But she insisted. I went alone that day. And see what happened, doctor. See what happened.
And these classes, how long does it usually take?
It's normally 4 to 6:30 p.m. every day.
Go on. Let's try.
Lokacin da na gani karfe 6:30 yayi, Binta bata dawo gida ba. And I called her two friends to ask them ko tana tare da su. But the answer was no, doctor.
But has she ever arrived home late before?
Never. She has never come back home late. Binta was a decent and disciplined girl. She is very disciplined. She never, even one day.
Dr. Abel Series.
Kopaliga. Come here, Yahweh. Madam Yam Mrs. Osal. Wale for Leud. Olorum Kuba. Oya. So I'm a driver. But I have one problem. I don't like people calling me driver. Why? I'm a graduate. Yes, I'm a graduate. So I prefer you call me pilot. Or better still my name. I never really it's okay. Yeah. So, Lara, or a nurse, or a Ikiran healthcare, where you get. And then in Namobala, I am Madam Yam, you are the Ali look up a company. And I'm me here, where or check you could be a line. You conductor, boss conductor, driver,
Oui. Why? How you did?
I'm fine, Papa.
How you did?
You did come on?
No. I did swim. As today they ask me full and new question. You know they go clearance. Nigeria they go so.
Okay, just the go at the come. I will join you.
Okay. If you like come, if you like no come. You don't go get all away. Yeah, I don't move.
Papa.
Yeah, we.
So, what about the little girl? What is name? Oh, Enna is objective.
Who wrote this?
Who wrote this? Good morning. Good morning, sir.
A lot of dramatic error.
Chris, good morning,
Eddie, how are you?
Fine, Chris. Sorry, what seems to trouble you like this morning?
You see, as a peer educator, I hate to see this kind of grammatical errors in publications as this. You know it is highly detrimental to our education system.
So bad.
You know that, right?
So bad.
You guys will have to excuse me. This is rubbish.
Okay. Have a nice day. Have a nice day.
You too, have a nice day. Imagine.
Wait.
Waste of money.
Don't tell me that this man is paid. Dressed like that.
He is.
Is it because he's not paid or what?
Eddie. Hey, are you already showing yourself to our new neighbor?
What's your own business now? Avoid me.
You guys should leave girls
Avoid me.
for us.
Avoid me. Look at her. Look at her. Don't mind her. That's Candy and her mother.
Wait a minute. Which among them is the mother?
Is that one that was wearing one big gun?
Jesus! I was told she got married at the age of 14.
Dr. Abel Series.
So, Is everything alright?
It's fine, sir. Good. And I'm really sorry about the whole situation.
Oh,
yes, yes. And considering the fact that she's an old woman now, and she will need some help when she's way older.
Is that even what is bothering you? What about the young girl whose life has been cut short by some pedophiles because they can't keep their third leg in between the other two? She was barely 17.
Wait, you said some pedophile with an S, and then you added theirs. So are you automatically saying that there were more than one rapist involved in this whole act?
But I told you this already now. Okay, look. Information gathered stated that Binta left home for lesson at the exact time she said she was going to. And she finished her lesson at the exact time she was supposed to. But on her way back, some area boys who had obviously taken her drugs and lost their sense of reasoning to attack her. That was when she was raped.
Really? Beast. Who on earth deserves that?
Can you even imagine? When she was brought in here, the smell of alcohol and weed was so strong on her body. God, it was a terrifying sight. She was rushed into the emergency and given treatment. In fact, she stayed in the hospital for about a week and was only discharged when she started feeling better.
Okay. Then why the whole hospital thing again? And come to think of it, Samina, why is your face still like this?
Because she committed suicide last night.
Oh my God. Oh, doctor. She committed suicide. Oh, Binta committed suicide. She even left me enough that she found out she was pregnant.
Ma, I'm sorry. I'm sincerely sorry. We actually did our best. We tried all we could. But it's so unfortunate that by the time you brought her here, it was too late. Binta was so calm after her death. I guess she thought that was the only way she could find peace of mind.
But she would have spoken to me. Yeah, doctor.
Yeah, yes.
Kafin wannan abin ya faru likita. She told me everything that happened to her. Bata ko boye mun koda wani abu ba. Ai, koda a ce mutanen duniya da su kita. Ai Allah nan sama bai kita ba yana kaunanta. Ya san dalilin da yasa ya bar haka ya faru da ita likita. Baran magani kakarta. Ba zan kita ba. Ba zan kita ba.
Mama. But Mama, did you try to get access back into her life? Because it's so obvious that she shut you out, Mama.
Doctor, I tried. Binta knows that I tried for her. Takan kulle kanta cikin ɗaki. Dare da rana tana kuka. Ta fita waje tana kuka. Binta. Sai lokacin da uncles nata suka zo. Suka yi mata magana. Sai ya zama na cewa Binta ta zama kamar babu wani damuwa kuma. Sai ga shi abin da ya faru.
Mama, until what happened?
So what happened? I want to know now. Because this whole issue isn't as cool as you portray it to be. Understand me? What really happened?
Usually, Binta's grandma drops her breakfast at her doorstep, where she picks it. But on getting back from the market, she realized that the breakfast and even the lunch she had kept on the dining table had been left untouched.
And so she went to the girl's room to confirm why the girl hasn't had her food. But all her words fell on deaf ears. The poor girl had committed suicide.
This is so tragic. I mean, she should have spoken to someone. I mean, anyone.
Listen, it is not as easy as you make it seem. I'm very sure she tried. Listen, depression is a real thing. And it's so unfortunate that this time it took me time. Mama, it's not your fault. You tried your best. So please, stop beating yourself over it.
If Binta told me about the pregnancy, we would have kept it. Gaskiya nake gaya maka, da zan yi rayar da yaron nan kamar ɗan ciki na. Ai yara albarka ne daga wurin Ubangiji.
Yes, ma'am.
Kuma shi Ubangiji ya san dalilin da yasa ya bar haka ya faru. Ko ba haka ba?
Mama, you see, Binta must have felt keeping the child would be too much burden for you. And imagine she being pregnant in a society like ours. Remember, she's just 17. Imagine the stigma.
But still, it's not enough for her to end her life. Why ce ma yaran yanzu gujewa wannan damuwa shine zai solve problem nasu. Mu da mukan tsaya ne mu facing wannan problem. Ko da menene. Amma abin mamaki yaran yanzu suna gujewa damuwan da suka samu kansu ciki. Wanda ba shine zai taimaka musu ba. Na fatan ka gane.
Yes, I do. I do.
Ko da a ce mutane za su yi mata ba'a. Ai ne a matsayin kakanta ba zan ki ta ba. Kuma shi Ubangijin Allah na sama ba zai yashe ta ba. Yana ƙaunarta.
Okay, Mama. You see, youth of nowadays, it gets to a point in the life of a teenager where they feel they have all the rights to take decisions. So they damn the consequences and take the path where they feel is right for them. And afterwards, regret it. Binta wasn't at fault at all. Was it her dressing? No. Did she have a boyfriend? No. Did she visit a man and then she got raped? No. Binta was violated. She doesn't deserve it.
And for those who seek fun in this ungodly act, there's a law for you. It is called Violence Against Persons Prohibition Act, VAP law. If you are a culprit of this act, you will be sentenced to death by hanging. And if you are an accomplice, 14 years imprisonment. So, you are warned. I'll see you guys later.
Next on Dr. Abel Series.
Women of substance, changing lives. Women of substance, changing lives. Blessing life, enjoyment continues.
Dr. Abel Obonge Doctor, Head Doctor Kiran Healthcare, Educated and very strict. No they joke with work at all. Madam me feel sound lettuce. Now damn they clean it everywhere. But there wahala no they settle low. Because now different sets of clowns can be. Health is wealth. Health is wealth. Health is wealth. Health is wealth. Information now power. Health is wealth. Education has enough power. Health is wealth. Dr. Paul is a detective who is an undercover investigating case of murder. Unfortunately, he found Delilah. He fell in love with Bella, not Bella, who was the killer. This sounds like Mission Impossible. Health is wealthy. Health is wealth. Health is wealthy. Health is wealth. Information now power. Health is wealth. Education has enough power. Health is wealth. No summer radio without the battery. She no like work, but she like it gossip. Correct nurse today, nurse EG, nurse Chichi, nurse Amina. I no forget the Biggie and Bonnie. Security work no be beans. Now so they go they sleep on duty. Health is wealthy. Health is wealth. Health is wealthy. Health is wealth. Information now power. Health is wealth. Education has enough power. Health is wealth. Nurse Mariam, religious leader, we no sabi dress at all. Yeah. She no sabi dress at all. Yeah. When you see her, you must laugh. Madam Hell need the food the seller. If you vex am, you get wahala.